Hello people of the internet, this is Ryan Scroller sitting here with Pyro playing the second level of Katawa Shoujo.
There aren't levels of this.
It's the second episode.
You should have said episodes so good. Hello, Hisao. How are you today?
I didn't answer him, but I smiled a little back at him.
I believe that you can go home. Your heart is stronger now, and with some precautions, you should be fine. We have all your medications sorted out. I'll give your father the prescription.
The doctor handed a sheet of paper to my father, whose expression turned wooden as he read it quickly.
You suck, cat. So many.
I take it from his hand and take a look for myself, feeling numb. How am I supposed to react to this? The absurdly long list of medications staring back at me from the paper seems insurmountable. They all blend together in a sea of letters.
I recognize a lot of these.
This is insane.
I've actually studied a lot of medical shit, so yeah.
Side effects, adverse effects, contradictions, and dosages are listed line after line with cold precision. Like the fucking things in the background screwed me up. I tried to read them, but it's so futile.
Just like right now.
Fuck you, dick. I cannot see shit.
Well, yeah, that's because you can't tell left from right anymore.
I can't understand any of it. Attempting to only makes me feel sicker. All this for the rest of my life, every day.
I'm afraid that this is the best we can do at this point. However, new medications are always being developed, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that list fade over the years.
Years? What kind of confidence booster is that? I felt better. I would have felt better if he hadn't said anything at all.
Also, I've spoken with your parents, and we believe that it would be best if you don't return to your old school.
What?
Please, calm down, Hisao. Listen to what the doctor has to say.
Calm down. The way he says it tells me he knew full well that I wouldn't like it. Am I going to be homeschooled? Whatever my concern shows is ignored.
We all understand that your education is paramount. However, I don't think that it's wise for you to be without supervision. At least, not until we're sure that your medication is suitable. So, I've spoken to your parents about a transfer. It's a school called Yamaku Academy that specializes in dealing with disabled students.
Disabled? What? Am I?
It has a 24-hour nursing staff, and it's only a few minutes from a highly regarded general hospital. The majority of students live on the campus. Think of it as a boarding school of sorts. It's designed to give students a degree of independence while keeping help nearby.
Independence? It's a school for disabled kids. Don't try to disguise the fact. If it really was that free, there wouldn't be a 24-hour nursing staff, and you wouldn't have to make a hospital being nearby as a selling point.
Of course, that's only if you want to go. But your mother and I aren't really able to homeschool you. We went out there and had a look a couple weeks back. I think you'd like it.
It looks like I don't really have a choice.
Compared to other heart problems, people with your condition usually tend to live long lives. You'll need a job one day, and this is a good opportunity to continue your education.
This isn't an opportunity. Don't call it an opportunity. Don't call it a goddamn opportunity.
Wow, he's pissed about that. Well, you should be excited at the chance to go back to school. I remember you wanted to fuck.
A special school, that's an insult. That's what I want to say. It's a step down.
I'm not even gonna bother with that. That's not what you think. All of the students there are pretty active, in their own sort of way. It's geared towards students that can still get around and learn, but just need a little help, in one way or another. Your father's right. Fuck. I don't care. You guys can pause the damn video if you want. One of my colleagues in another hospital is a graduate.
I don't care. A person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. That's what a disability is. I really hate that something so important has been decided for me, but what can I do about it? A normal life is out of the question now. It's funny, I'd always thought my life was actually kind of boring, but now I miss it. I want to protest. I want to blame this lack of reaction on shock or fatigue. I could easily yell out something now, something about how I could go back to my school anyways, but no. I don't say anything. The fact is that I know it's all futile. I look around the room, feeling very tired of all of this. The hospital, doctors, my condition, everything. I don't see anything that would make me feel any different. There really isn't a choice, I know this, but the thought of going to a disabled school, what are those even like? As much as I try to put a positive spin on this, it's all very difficult. But let me try. A clean slate isn't a bad thing. That is all I can think of to get me through this. At least I still have something, even if it's a special school. It's something. It's a fresh start, and my life isn't over. It would be a mistake just to resign myself to thinking that. At the very least, I'll try to see what my new life will look like.
As it fades into white.
Ooh,
Shut up. Cat, stop licking your tit.
don't think she liked being demanded what to do.
Oh,
The gate is
stupid cat.
The gate looks far too pompous for what it was. In fact, gates in general seem to do that, but this one is especially so.
Especially.
Especially. Red bricks, black wrought iron, and a gray plaster assembled into a whole that didn't feel welcoming at all. I wondered if it looked like that, like what a gate for a school should look like, but couldn't really decide. Probably no. Of course, I didn't want to get stuck on thinking about the gate for so long, so I entered through it with a brisk pace that felt surprisingly good.
You know, he keeps stuttering on every few words.
Moving forward feels good.
That's not a response.
So I walked towards the main building of Yakumu Academy.
Yamaku.
If
If you are gonna speak Japanese, speak it right, you bastard.
Fuck you, you block of fucking gaijin.
Hey,
Yamaku Academy.
you do not get to say that word. Only we have movies.
Yeah. Only neckbeards get to say that word.
I'm not a neckbeard, but I'm a weeaboo.
Hardcore. Yamaku Academy with this brisk pace. I'm alone, as my parents are taking my stuff to the dorms, and there's supposed to be someone waiting for me. The grounds are incredibly lush, filled with green. It doesn't feel like the kind of grounds a school would have, more like a park, with a clean walkway going past trees and the smell of fresh-cut grass and all other park-like things. Words like clean and hygienic pop into my mind. It makes me shudder. I shake them off. Stay open-minded now.
Fuck.
That's what I tell myself. Fuck. That's what I tell myself. A few big buildings loom behind the leafy canopies, too big and too many for just a school. Everything seems off. It's different from what I thought I knew about schools. It's an uncanny valley, even though I was told that this is my new school. In the back of my head, it doesn't feel like one. I wonder if the feeling is real or caused by my expectations for a school the disabled. Speaking of that, I don't see anyone else here. It's kind of eerie. It makes me wish that there was someone here so I could anchor myself to something tangible instead of having the feeling of stepped into another dimension. The trees hum with the wind, and the green hues flashing all around me catch my attention. It makes me think about the hospital again. How they say that the operating rooms are painted green because green is a calming color.
Interesting fact, green is actually one of the most distinguishable colors in our spectrum.
So why am I feeling so anxious despite all this greenery? ...
Just don't say anything.
Going for it, freaking browse, good.
Fuck you.
Only after I stand in front of the haughty main building, I surprise myself by realizing why the gate bothered me.
Because you're a dick.
It was the last chance I had to turn back, even if I had no life I could return to. But still, after entering, there's obviously no way I could go back anymore.
Absolutely.
I said absolutely.
You said obviously.
Fuck you, dick.
Someone in the comments say if he said obviously or whatever the fuck I said. I don't know.
Feeling nervous and with the realization set in my head, I opened the front fucking door.
There's no fucking in that. Well, there's fucking in this,
Hardcore. A tall man with bad posture notices me as I enter. We're the only people in the lobby, so it's only logical.
Oh. Okay. You must be Nikki? Nikai. So you are. Excellent. I'm your homeroom and science teacher. My name is Mr. Muto. Welcome.
We exchange a handshake that is neither form nor sloppy. Now just skip! Yo, fuck it!
You said form nor sloppy.
I said firm.
You said form. The head nurse asked you for a brief check-in visit, but there's no time for that now. Oh, should I go later? Yes, afternoon is probably fine. We should get going and introduce you to the rest of the class. They're waiting already.
Waiting for me? I don't really like being the center of attention, but I guess it's inevitable in a situation such as this. Somehow not knowing what is waiting for me makes me feel really nervous. Thinking of this, I almost miss what the teacher is saying.
Balls. Do you want to introduce yourself to the class?
Just go yeet. Do it.
You want to? Okay. Yeah, sure. I mean, isn't that normal? Of course. But not everyone likes to be at the center of attention.
I'm probably one of those people, but I guess I should be one to give the first impression of myself.
Right, but it's not a problem. Let's go then.
My heart is pounding in my chest, and it keeps me thinking about my condition as I follow the teacher up the stairs. The third door down the third floor corridor is marked as the classroom for class 3-3. Muto opens the door and enters.
Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late again.
I hesitate for a split second at the door, freezing on the spot. Ah, get a grip. This is the big step. I know that, but there isn't any point to worry so much about it, at least not this soon. I follow the teacher into the classroom and look around, partially so I won't have to meet the curious gazes of my new classmates.
You want to end it here and pick up the classroom on the next episode?
Alright, yeah, sure. Subscribe if you like and you want more. Comment down in the comment section for, whatever. And follow my Tumblr, which is Toast64.